folks, we are back. Let's go on and get on to chapter number 2 and figure out who killed Ash and Lexi. I know he's guilty. That's enough. Everyone move along and let's get on with our investigation. The last thing we need is public disturbances. There's a murder out there. We need to find that. With that in mind, we should go back to work. Let's go You're right. Game over. Just like from case 12. My favorite is obviously hamburgers. Envelope. First prize. This open envelope you picked up has a set of Ash's keys in it, Jacob. I think somebody I'll grab your desk. What surveillance camera could you just do or look at? You hack the password. Alrighty. Couple of vipers, here we go. Jacob, let's have Kathy look at this footage to see if it recorded anything important. Now this is a detail. Hopefully not a lot. Jeez, myself 9 hours. Torn done. I'll be Jacob. This is a birth certificate, and Ash is listed as the father. This girl named this kid Flip. It's the girl who lives in the world. She's the victim's daughter? Who said she never heard of it? Why would she lie about that? Okay. Now the envelope. The message is pretty harsh, Jacob. Here are your spare keys, Ash. Work. That's obviously from Ash's girlfriend, Joyce. She's walking out. So much for her. She's going for everything. That's not why she's I guess in the last suspect we're going to talk to, Big Baby. Just 1 second, Sergeant Jacob. I'm recalculating the reader stuff machine. With all the time I spent on this game, I'm getting pretty good. I'm afraid this is rather important as well. I didn't even tell us that Ash Spice is your father. So you figure that out. Yeah, Ash Spice was my father, but he wanted nothing to do with me, so I didn't see the point in explaining everything. Ash walked out on my mother when I was a baby, so I never did. When my mom died last year, I decided to find my father. When I told Ash, he didn't want me to be part of his new life. And now that he's rich, he said I was only after his money. All I wanted to know was my father. He's gone before how long. Okay. Honestly, I'm sorry for making a scene earlier, Sergeant Jacob, but Cassidy and Ash were enemies for years. I know he's guilty. Apparently, Troy's not the only one you're angry with. Were you breaking up with Ash? I wasn't really gonna leave him. I just wanted Ash to throw a call out. You see, I never planned on falling for game members, so I was relieved when Big Baby came up with the idea for double vipers. After all, I'm pretty good at video games. I'm an expert at video stuff, so I knew they were onto something. Sure enough, before long we were rich, we could buy nice clothes, drive fancy cars, and start drinking those expensive, spicy lattes. And Ash kept me in trouble. She was things that didn't love me. I'm so worried to do something stupid. Wow, I won't sleep at night. I asked myself, what's pretty if it is something we needed to change? But they have no choice. Life, crime, or life routine. Okay. Alrighty guys, it's you guys 9 hours since Galaxy Now 2026. Over and out.
Alright folks, we are back. Let's go on and get the results. I never had the pleasure of meeting Ash Spice. And judging from the security footage, that's probably a good thing. Here's footage of the victim on that camera. There sure is. Better look for yourself. Listen, BB, we're making a lot of cash from Double Viper, but we should be making more. Let's raise the price and shoot all the game. Nah, man, that's too much. The kids will stop playing. That was a suggestion. Let's change the price. Are you serious? I don't take orders from you anymore now. Don't forget that I invented that game. I'm the one who owns it. And don't you forget who you're talking to, baby. I'm the one who owns you. Or the Vipers. You're still harping on about the Vipers? That ancient history, I don't owe you nothing. This isn't over, BB. You hear me? This isn't over. Never mind a game war with the Skull Jacob. The Double Vipers can fight a battle of their own. Big Baby forgot to tell us about his dispute with the victim. Let's go refresh his memory. And I really need to catch up. I really need to get some stars. As you can tell. Back again, Sergeant Jacob. Now that nobody can get enough Big Baby. You won't be so happy once you find out why we're here. You didn't tell us that you and your business partner are arguing about your game. How did you find out about that? Anyway, it doesn't matter, so we fought about the game. People argue in business all the time. But not all of them wind up murder. We saw how angry you were, refusing to take Ash's orders. And also you saw Ash getting a mole on my face playing the gang leader card. Once Double Vipers was released, you wanted to control everything. But the game was my invention. I'm the one who was up every night recruiting Double Vipers. At least there was one bright side to it in Moja. Ash could never accept the Vipers are done. I didn't owe him anything. Well, Big Baby, let's hope you didn't take care of business by taking care of Ash. Murder cases are fickle beasts, Jacob. Sometimes it's a struggle to find anyone with a motive. While other times, like today, every suspect has a reason to want Ash Bison dead. Ash's girlfriend was tired of his criminal ways, threatening to leave him. While tensions between Ash and his business partner were coming to a head. Then there's Caitlin Flynn, the victim's long-lost daughter. Ash claimed she was only interested in his money. The question is, which one of them was pushed to the point of murder? Let's make one more sweep of the video arcade game. The final piece of the puzzle should be there. You're right. I really need to step up my A game. I really need to get these stars. Let's go. Box, obviously give me something. Candy apple. Watermelon. Where is the watermelon? Oh, there it is. Pig. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Jacob, this is a vintage Jeanette Razor box. It must be the case for the murder weapon. Obviously, this box was discarded by the killer. Let's hope a sample of that clear liquid will get us right to them. Oh, that's one of those candy jars. People have to guess the number of sweets. I'd say 8 water one. Of course, that's not why we picked out that card. It's part of our test game. Let's run through it. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, that was quick. Talk about a sick joke right there. Let's rush that sample of clear liquid you collected from the razor case to the lab, Jacob. Fingers crossed and tell us something about our killer. You're right. How many hours? 9 hours. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Jar. Wow. That. So I was right, Jacob. Were there 8 1-1 candies in that jar? Of course, I know you wouldn't know. Well, you found some strange golden object at the bottom of it. I'll have room for running analysis on that one. Maybe you can tell us what that metal is. I agree. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys in 15 hours. This is Galaxy Nail 2026. Over and out.
Alright folks, we are back. Let's go and get the results. I understand you collected this sample from a vintage Jeanette box. I think I might get Jack for one for his birthday. Well, I think we like to get the results of your analyst here. You're right, I think it's good. So about that clear liquid. My analyst confirms it's decent. Now given the razor case long to the killer, the rest of you can only have the left to talk about that. I identified a number of keys and nerve cases for the most of the killer has it won't be long before you put it until there's being okay, that's one piece. Now the gold object. I won't delay in giving you the results of my analysis of that metal object, Jacob. I wouldn't keep you in suspense. I get the feeling you're making a joke, but I'm not getting it. Well, I've not told you the results yet. The metal object is a clap for a pair of suspenders. Get it? Suspense? Suspenders? But we're kind of in a hurry, Rupert. Very well. The crux of the matter is the blood on the clap, which is a match for the victim. Using those suspenders can only have been worn by your killer. So Ash Bison's killer is wearing suspenders. Brace yourself, Jacob. We're about to arrest him for murder. Alright, Jacob. Ash Bison's killer has played us long enough. Okay. Let's arrest them. You? Oh, you don't have suspenders. Okay, that was too loud. It's not Caitlin.
That's interesting. I did not even know she was wearing suspenders.
That actually made me surprised. It was Joy Schneider.
I am so speechless.
Joy Schneider, you're under arrest for your boyfriend's murder.
What? Why would I murder my dear Ash? I would have been angry with him, but I wouldn't kill him.
Then how come we found traces of turmeric spice latte on his shirt? Even if that was mine, I could have spilled that on Ash anytime. He did live, you know. That doesn't explain how Ash's blood was on those tickets you won on your suspended class. Found at the arcade.
It wasn't me, I swear, it was Cassidy. He's the guilty one. Or that holy big baby.
The game is up, Mr. Schneider. Your pleaded medication was on the murder list. The razor you sliced your boyfriend with.
Wait, no,
Fine, I admit it, I did murder Ash. But he deserved it. That lowlife was cheating on me.
cheating on you?
Yes, at first it was just mysterious phone calls. But before long, he was texting that young floozy all the time. So one day I followed him to the arcade. He was there promoting his game, but he was really meeting his mistress, so she worked there. Ash mistress. The arcade. Wait a minute, you think Ash is having an affair with Caitlin? Caitlin, that's the one, that hardline. Ash wasn't in a relationship with Caitlin, she was his daughter. His daughter, but Ash never said anything about having a child. This is impossible. I'm afraid it is, Miss Schneider. Caitlin Flynn wasn't Ash's mistress. She was the daughter he abandoned long ago. Oh my god, Ash, why did you tell me? What have I done? What you've done is land yourself in a world of trouble. Schneider, under arrest for murder. Joy Schneider, you stand accused of the murder of your partner, Ash Bison, that evening. Guilty, Your Honor, I killed her, but it was a terrible mistake. I thought my boyfriend was cheating on me. If Ash had told me the truth, none of this would have happened. I'm familiar with the circumstances of this case, Mr. Schneider. Your mistrustful actions have devastating consequences not only for yourself but for others. Given that the ramifications of your crime sentencing you 20 years in prison for murder of Ash Bison. Ash and Timberstone, we were supposed to be together forever. Jacob, it's bad enough that Joy Schneider resorted to murder just because she suspected Ash of cheating. But what makes it all more special is the so-called mistress, his long-lost daughter, who merely wanted to restore a broken relationship with his father. They've just been honest with him. Nevertheless, although Ash Bison's murder had nothing to do with his life as a leader, all of it is 3 former gang members are involved in a murder right after we discovered Tony Marconi is out of prison, operating a legitimate business. If you ask me, something's up, and I intend to find out what it is. Alright guys, that is going to do it for Chapter 3. We'll be going on to the additional investigation soon. This is Galaxy Nail 2026. Over and out.